The moment you decide to guard your ambitions like a vault, you take control of your destiny. When you reveal your intention, you hand over the blueprint of your success to the world, and worse, to your competitors. You see, power lies not in broadcasting your dreams, but in shrouding them in mystery. Every whisper of your plan, every hint of your strategy becomes ammunition for those who want to knock you off your path. I've seen men crumble because they laid their cards on the table, inviting others to steal their thunder. This is not a game for the timid, it's a war for those who are willing to fight for every inch of victory. I wasn't always the Titan you see today. I started with nothing but a fire in my belly and a mind that refused to play by the rules. I learned early on that revealing my intentions was akin to setting traps for myself. I kept my moves hidden, and while others paraded their dreams like badges, I built my empire in silence. Every setback, every betrayal, every time someone tried to mimic my path, I used it as a lesson. They were all too busy shouting their plans from the rooftops while I silently worked on mine. That's how empires are built. Not with empty declarations, but with calculated, stealthy maneuvers that leave your enemies scrambling in the dark. When you unveil your intentions, you give your adversaries a roadmap to your success. They see your aspirations and immediately plot to sabotage them. They know your weaknesses before you've even discovered them yourself. This is the brutal truth. The world is full of opportunists waiting for you to slip up. And if you broadcast your plans, you're practically handing them a shovel to dig your grave. The moment you speak your dreams, they begin to rot under the scrutiny of doubters, naysayers, and jealous competitors. Guard your intentions like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. I remember the days when I was fighting to be noticed, when every move I made was scrutinized and every ambition was belittled. I learned that in order to rise, I had to be unpredictable. I kept my cards close, my strategies locked away, and my true objectives hidden behind a facade of casual indifference. This wasn't about playing mind games for the sake of games. It was about survival. In a world that devours the weak, revealing your hand is a luxury you can't afford. I made it a point to never let anyone see the full measure of my ambition until I was ready to strike. That secret became my strength, my weapon against every obstacle. Every day you are bombarded with advice. Share your dreams, tell the world your plans. But let me tell you something. Those words are for the weak. The strong know that the element of surprise is one of the deadliest tools in the arsenal of success. You think the greats got where they are by parading their blueprints for all to see? No, they built their legacies by working in the shadows, letting their actions speak louder than empty promises. And while others waste their energy on chatter and boastful declarations, you must channel your focus inward. Your plans are not for public consumption. They are for execution only. Your mind is a fortress, and your intentions are the sacred artifacts stored deep within. Only you should have the keys to that vault. The moment you let anyone else glimpse what you're working on, you dilute its power. They might steal your ideas, mirror your tactics, or worse, crush your spirit with their cynicism. I've watched countless men destroy themselves by broadcasting their goals, only to be sabotaged by those who claim to be friends. You must learn to trust no one with your true ambitions, not even those you call allies. In the ruthless arena of success, vulnerability is a liability. I built my empire by shutting the spotlight when it wasn't necessary. I observed the world, studied its patterns, and plotted my moves with surgical precision. I let others chase their half-baked dreams while I quietly perfected mine. It wasn't easy. There were moments when the temptation to share my vision was overwhelming, but every time I resisted, I added another layer of armor to my resolve. My struggles taught me that revealing your intention is like giving away your power. Every secret kept is a victory over those who would see you fail. This isn't just theory, it's the harsh reality of the battlefield. Understand this, your intention is your competitive edge. It's the secret ingredient that transforms mere ambition into unstoppable force. When you keep your plans under lock and key, you maintain the element of surprise. You become a phantom in the minds of your competitors, a force they can't predict or counter, because they don't even know what you're aiming for. While they shout their intentions from the rooftops, you move like a shadow, striking with precision when the moment is right. Your success isn't measured by how loudly you announce it, but by the quiet, relentless work that goes into making it a reality. In a world full of loudmouths and self-proclaimed visionaries, silence is your most potent weapon. Those who reveal their intentions are often paralyzed by the fear of failure, their dreams tainted by the opinions of others. But you, if you are to achieve greatness, must learn to walk a solitary path. The journey to power is lonely, and it demands that you build walls around your ambitions. Let the world see the results, not the process. Let your success be the secret that no one can decipher until it's already too late for them to intervene. Every whisper about your plans, every leak of your strategy is like throwing matches into a powder keg. The explosive energy that could propel you forward is instead used to ignite the envy and criticism of others. I've seen men dismantle their futures by speaking too soon. Their dreams fizzled out under the weight of expectations and external pressure. You must be ruthless with your silence. Guard your intentions with the same ferocity that you use to pursue your goals. Your focus is your most valuable asset, and every distraction is a potential threat to your ascent. I've encountered countless individuals who thought that transparency was a virtue. They believed that by sharing their plans, they would attract support and validation. Instead, they found themselves entangled in a web of doubt and sabotage. The more you reveal, the more you expose yourself to the harsh judgments of those who are too afraid to chase greatness. They will tell you that you're too secretive, too cold, or too detached from reality. But these are the voices of mediocrity trying to clip your wings. Your intention is sacred. It is the driving force behind every battle you win, every empire you build. There was a time when I was just another face in the crowd, eager to be noticed, desperate to fit in. I listened to the advice of those who valued openness above all else, but as I started to win, as I began to see the fruits of my hidden labor, I understood that the loudest voices were often the most dangerous. They were the ones that blinded you to your own potential. I learned to embrace silence, to let my actions speak louder than the chatter of the crowd, and in that silence, I found my strength. I built my empire not by announcing my plans, but by executing them with relentless precision. Now, as you stand on the brink of your own transformation, you must make a choice. Will you be the one who shouts your dreams to the world, or will you be the silent strategist who lets success speak for itself? The choice is simple, but the consequences are profound. Every time you reveal your intention, you weaken your position. Every time you allow your guard to drop, you open the door for someone else to seize what should be yours. In this ruthless game of life, discretion isn't just a tactic, it's a survival skill. Your enemies are already circling, waiting for any sign of weakness. They're the ones who will use your words against you, twisting them into weapons that cut deep. They will claim that you're untrustworthy, secretive, or disconnected. But in reality, your silence is a declaration of war against mediocrity. It's a promise that you will never play by the rules of the average, that you will never allow your dreams to be diluted by the opinions of those who have never dared to reach higher. Your intentions are for your eyes only, a blueprint that must remain locked away until the moment of victory. I didn't get to where I am by pandering to the crowd. I built my legacy by focusing on what mattered and ignoring the noise. I learned that the true art of winning lies in the ability to keep your strategies hidden until the perfect moment to unleash them. While others were busy discussing plans and theories, I was out there making moves, quietly, efficiently, and without giving anyone a chance to predict my next step. My empire wasn't built on the adulation of the uninformed. It was built on the cold, hard foundation of discipline and secrecy. Imagine a chess grandmaster who reveals his strategy to his opponent before the first move is even made. The advantage is gone in an instant. That's what happens when you reveal your intentions. You give away your strategic advantage, and you allow others to counteract your moves before you even have a chance to execute them. In this game of life, you must be the grandmaster. Every piece you move, every decision you make must be shrouded in mystery. Your true plan is your secret weapon. A weapon that, when unleashed, will leave your adversaries stunned and defeated. The path to greatness is not lined with the echoes of your own voice, but with the silent, decisive actions that follow. Every great conqueror, every titan of industry has understood that success is born in the shadows, not in the glaring spotlight of public opinion. You must cultivate the discipline to hold your cards close, to let your work do the talking when the time is right. There is no room for theatrics in the pursuit of excellence. There is only the cold, calculated drive to win. And winning, true winning, is never about showing off. It's about being so far ahead of the competition that they can't even fathom what you're planning next. Remember, your intention is not a bargaining chip to be used for sympathy or validation. It is the raw, unfiltered fuel that will drive you through the darkest hours and the fiercest battles. Every secret you keep, every plan you hide adds another layer of protection around your ambitions. It means that while the world is busy shouting its intentions from the rooftops, you are silently building an empire that will stand the test of time. Your power lies in your mystery, in the unknown depths of your potential that only you can access. There will be days when the pressure to share your dreams becomes overwhelming. The world will demand transparency, and the voices of the doubters will grow louder with each passing moment. But you must stand firm. You must learn to ignore the clamor of mediocrity that insists on revealing everything. True greatness demands patience. It demands that you hold your cards close until you're ready to strike with unstoppable force. The moment you allow anyone a glimpse of your true intention is the moment you lose a part of that power forever. In the realm of success, the greatest weapon you possess is not your talent or your ambition. It's your ability to keep your plans hidden until they are fully formed and ready to be executed. Every moment of silence is an investment in your future. Every secret kept is a step ahead of the competition. While others are busy broadcasting their intentions, you are in the lab, perfecting your craft, plotting your next move, and preparing to unleash a torrent of achievements that will silence even the most vicious critics. I built my legacy by understanding that the world does not respect empty words. It respects results, and results are born from action, not from talk. The men who come to me asking for advice on how to succeed are always the ones who have shared every detail of their plans, leaving themselves exposed to the whims of fate and the ridicule of their peers. They fail to understand that success is not a collaborative conversation, it's a solitary pursuit that requires an ironclad commitment to secrecy. Your intention is your inner fire, and you must guard it as if your very survival depends on it, because it does. Every step forward in your journey is a victory that is built on the foundation of careful planning and relentless discipline. The public knows nothing of the blood, sweat, and tears that go into every decision you make. They only see the polished result, a success so dazzling it leaves them in awe and disbelief. They wonder how you did it, not realizing that the secret to your triumph is the unwavering commitment to never, ever reveal your true intention. Your mystery is your legacy, and it is what sets you apart from the pretenders and the wannabes who crowd the arena of mediocrity. You must internalize this truth. If you want to win, you have to be a ghost in the machine of success, unpredictable, untraceable, and unyielding. Every time you share your plans, you risk diluting the impact of your actions, giving others the chance to anticipate and counter your moves. The wise remain silent while the foolish boast. You are not here to be validated by the approval of the crowd. You are here to forge your destiny with a clarity and purpose that transcends the noise. The only person you answer to is the vision you hold inside, a vision that demands discipline, grit, and above all, secrecy. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, what is it that you truly desire? Is it the fleeting satisfaction of public praise, or is it the unshakable power that comes from knowing that you control your own fate? The answer must be clear. If you're willing to risk the judgment of others and stand alone, then you have what it takes to achieve greatness. But that greatness will not be achieved by revealing your every move. It will be forged in the silent battles fought away from the prying eyes of the world, a series of private victories that accumulate into an unstoppable force. As you stand at the threshold of your next move, remember this: every secret you keep is a brick in the fortress of your success. Every intention you hide is a weapon that, when unleashed, will leave your adversary scrambling for a response. In this ruthless game of life, discretion is not just an advantage, it is the very essence of power. Embrace the art of silence. Cultivate the habit of guarding your plans with an unyielding ferocity that shocks those who dare to pry. This is how you build an empire that cannot be toppled. You've heard the adage that actions speak louder than words. Now, take it a step further. Let your silence speak volumes. The world may crave details, but you have no obligation to serve their appetite for information. Your focus should be on executing your plan, not on explaining it. Let your results do the talking, and let the doubters remain in the dark until you've achieved what they thought was impossible. In that darkness, you will find your strength, and in that strength, you will find your destiny. There is a raw, unfiltered truth in the power of hidden intention, a truth that has propelled the most formidable figures in history to heights beyond imagination. They didn't need the world to know their secrets, they needed the world to witness their triumphs. And when you finally step into the light with your achievements, the shock and awe you inspire will be far greater than any praise you could have garnered by oversharing your plans. The suspense, the mystery, the unpredictability, they are the ingredients of legendary success. So stand guard over your dreams. Shield your plans with every ounce of determination you possess. The world is full of people who want to see you fail, who will seize upon every detail to bring you down. But if you keep your intentions close, if you let your actions speak instead of your words, you will build an unassailable fortress of success that no one can penetrate. This is not about hiding out of fear. It's about being smart, strategic, and relentless in your pursuit of greatness. Your journey from this moment forward is defined by the choices you make in silence. It's defined by the battles you fight alone, away from the prying eyes of a judgmental world. Every time you choose discretion over disclosure, you reaffirm your commitment to excellence. You say to yourself and to the universe that you are here to win on your own term, and win you will. Because the greatest triumphs are those that come from within, built on a foundation of unwavering resolve and a secret strategy that no one else can fathom. There is no room for weakness in the mindset of a champion. Vulnerability is the playground of the mediocre, and every time you reveal your hand, you invite scrutiny, doubt, and sabotage. Instead, cultivate an aura of mystery. Become an enigma that challenges the status quo and defies expectations. Let your silence be the echo of your inner strength, resonating through every action you take. The world will learn to fear the unknown, and that unknown will be the force that drives you to heights they never imagined. Now is the time to lock away your intentions and let your work do the talking. Every move you make, every decision you take should be executed with the precision of a seasoned warrior. Keep your strategies hidden until you have transformed them into undeniable results. When the time comes for you to step into the spotlight, you will not be revealing your plans, you will be showcasing your victories. And those victories will speak for themselves, leaving no doubt in anyone's mind about the power and determination that fueled them. You are not here to please the world or to play by its rules. You are here to forge your own path, to build your empire with every secret move and silent victory. Embrace the solitude that comes with greatness. Know that the journey you've chosen is not for the faint-hearted. It requires the discipline to remain silent, the courage to act without seeking approval, and the conviction to trust in your own brilliance. Every secret you keep is a step closer to the legacy you are destined to leave behind. Now, as you move forward, let every fiber of your being be dedicated to the pursuit of excellence. Guard your intentions with an unbreakable resolve, and never let the world in on the details of your plan until you're ready to unleash it in full force. The time for chatter is over. The era of quiet strategic action is now. Your destiny is waiting, hidden behind a veil of silence that only the truly determined can break through. Stand firm, remain relentless, and let your success be the ultimate revelation. The world may demand that you share, that you explain, and that you compromise your advantage for the sake of conformity, but you are not like the rest. You are a force of nature, a storm brewing beneath the surface, and your true power lies in what remains unsaid. Every moment you preserve your secrets is a moment you fortify your future. And when the day comes that you step forward with the fruits of your hidden labor, the shock of your triumph will silence even the harshest critics. This is your call to arms, a rallying cry to guard your dreams as fiercely as you would guard your life. Embrace the art of never revealing your intention, and let it be the cornerstone of your strategy. For in the silence you will find the strength to build empires, the resolve to crush your enemies, and the wisdom to know that true power lies not in words, but in the unstoppable force of action. Now, move forward with a mind sharpened by the knowledge that your secret is your shield and your ambition your sword. The battlefield of life is waiting, and every silent step you take brings you closer to a victory that no one else can predict. The time to act is now, quietly, strategically, relentlessly. Keep your intentions hidden until you are ready to strike, and then let the world bear witness to the unstoppable force that emerges from the shadows. Your destiny is yours to claim, and it begins with the discipline to remain silent about your intentions. Let your actions be the only language you speak, and let every success be a testament to the power of secrecy. The world will tremble when they see the empire you have built in the quiet moments, the victories won in silence, and the legacy of a champion who knew that true power is never given away, it is earned in the silence of relentless pursuit. Embrace this philosophy, live by it, and let every day be a reminder that the most dangerous weapon in your arsenal is the one you never reveal. This is not just advice, it is the blueprint for a life of unparalleled success. Guard your intentions with the ferocity of a lion, and let nothing and no one compromise the sacred secret of your ambition. The journey to greatness demands nothing less. Now step out into the world with the quiet confidence of a man who knows his worth, who understands that his true power lies in what remains unseen, and who is willing to do whatever it takes to turn his hidden intentions into a legacy that will echo through eternity. The battlefield is yours, the secrets are yours, and the victory that awaits is reserved for those who dare to keep their cards close until the final, decisive moment. Go forth with relentless determination, let your silence be your ally, and let every action be a step toward an empire that no one can ever hope to dismantle. The power is in your hands. Guard it, nurture it, and use it to create a future where your intentions remain your ultimate secret weapon. This is your moment. Seize it, and remember, the greatest victories are born from the silence of a mind that knows its own strength.